things that I needed to get done while being here. So, welcome back to the channel, family. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. You know, as I was on my way traveling here yesterday, I had this thought, right? And I thought about how life is really short. Like, I was actually thinking about, you know, if something happened to the bus and if it spent out of control and I was to pass away, like, because things like that could happen. And I guess I was thinking that, you really don't control life, and life could be so short. So why spend it stressing? You know what I'm saying? We worry about all of these things, and a lot of times situations that we can't change, but we put all our focus and our energy into sometimes the wrong things or negative things, as if we control time or the time that we have here on the planet. And I realized that, it's time for me to live a little more and stop worrying so much, because I don't have as much control over my existence here on this planet as I think I do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who might need to hear that. It's time to live a little bit. Like, you really don't know if you will be here tomorrow. Like, and it also got me thinking about my sibling that passed away when she was 19. Nobody thought, that would happen. Like, we just didn't think it would happen. I guess we thought we had forever, or at least we would pass away before her. It was so sudden for it to happen. And I kind of thought about that yesterday. Like, I'm sure she didn't think that would happen. We didn't think that would happen, but it did, And prior to that, she was facing a lot of depression and a lot of just negativity, and it made me really realize that we have to just be grateful for the time that we have and enjoy the existence that we have, because we really just don't know. We really just don't know, family. Like, I don't know who needed to hear that, but we just don't know. And I felt myself kind of get into a negative fog about my sister. Like, I started to feel a little sad and, get in my feelings. And I quickly turned that around, because I'm like, I can't afford to get into this energy. I just can't afford. So I quickly changed my thinking. I just can't afford. Like, I can't afford to be in a negative energy thinking about things that I can't change or things that I can't control. How does that benefit me? What benefit do I get out of that? So anyway, okay, this is like a safety torch. All praise is due to the Most High, shade of the ancestors of light, known and unknown. I want to thank them for clear, concise, accurate information. I also want to call on the Archangel, specifically Archangel Michael, and for to put a shield of protection around me as well as my collective, as I channel these divine frequencies for my divine collective. They would love it if we stay focused on the negative, because that's the only thing that really could keep you trapped. People would love for you to stay focused on the past or focused on negativity, because the past no longer exists. And when you stay focused on it, it's like you stay stuck. Being in the energy of letting go. We have to be in the energy of letting go, because we can't control what happened in the past, nor can we go back and change it. We can only work toward the better, toward the future. That's all we can do, is make better decisions. That's it. You have to learn to forgive yourself, forgive people. You know what I mean? I see in the Chariot, being in the energy of moving forward, always moving forward, watching where your energy goes and where your energy flows. You know what I'm saying? The Six of Cups. That's what I mean. We don't have the time to dwell on the past. A lot of times we may get in this energy of nostalgia, and we may reminisce about our childhood, even, like I was saying about my sibling. And it's nothing wrong with it. It's when it starts to bring us down or affect our emotions in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? That's when it becomes a problem. Be grateful for the past. Be grateful for the lessons. So there's childhood energy. Yeah, you can't. I mean, focusing too much on the past, it'll only burden you. You know what I mean? Focusing on the past will only burden you. It's time to put down those burdens. You can't see anything clearly, or you can't see what's ahead of you if you're overwhelmed with thoughts of the past. You just can't. And like I said, you can't control with the strength card I'm doing. We would like to control things that happened in the past or the way things happened, and we just can't. All we can do is hangman is be in the energy of surrender. That's surrender. Learning lessons, moving forward. The Ten of Swords is here. I feel like focusing too much on the past, it will only, like the past and the betrayals and the things that happen to you, it will only burden you. Like, it will only burden you. It will only make you feel defeated.
You've been looking to jumpstart your wellness journey? This is your sign to try Factor. After 4 weeks, I'm completely sold.
You have to choose to look at the bright side of things. Like you just have to. Like, you just have to choose to look at the bright side of things, family. It's a choice, and you have to choose it. 1010 is here. There could have been a major cycle that you have ended. You know what I'm saying? Judgment energy is here. There could be a lot of people from your past that are experiencing judgment. Could have been through a lot. The Ace of Pentacles is here. Temperance energy is here. I feel like this is the energy of the angels, the universe, seeing the burdens that we've carried, seeing the betrayals that we faced. But for, us to remain in the energy of balance, I'm also hearing integrity. For us to remain in the energy of, it's like being an earth angel to others or a guide to others, regardless of what you've been through. You know what I mean? It's bringing a lot of blessings, or will bring you a lot of blessings, opportunity, and prosperity, because it's giving the energy of seeing this is an earth angel here who could have experienced a very rough and burdensome childhood. And you being in the energy of still being connected to your spirit, connected to your connected to God, regardless of what has happened, remaining balanced, although you have carried a lot of burdens and experienced a lot of betrayals. That's a big thing, family. Been through a lot of hardships in your life. This is the energy of you being, a blessing to other people while they are going through their hardship. I feel like that's bringing you out of poverty. But it's like these things happen in order to bring you to where you are. You're somebody that's truly a blessing to other people. And what you have experienced and what you have come from to be such a blessing on other people, maybe even helping the homeless or helping people heal or trying to help people get out of hardship. You know what I mean? Just, the start. This is, and what's crazy? Because on the side right here, it says they always knew you were different. So there could be people that always knew you were different because of the way you handled situations, the way you overcame, the way you never, treated people the way they treated you. the way you carry the burdens and the struggles of life. The star energy is here. This is your energy. You feel me, family? This is truly your energy. It's like you're a guiding light for other people to get through hardships. If you can do it, they can do it. And you have the ability to make people believe that they can do it, that they can get out of it. You know what I'm saying? The Five of Pentacles and the Star. You see, these people are looking at this star, guiding them. You know, a lot of times when people are going through hardship or they're going through trials and tribulations, sometimes people you could have liked to do this, but they like to lay out and just look up at the stars and just try to connect with something bigger that's out there. So there's a transformation that has took place in your life through all of the pain and the betrayals that you've experienced. It has created who you are today. It has, it truly has. There could be something about a father figure. When it's dark out, when it's dark at night, you know, it's the stars that light up the sky. It's the moon that lights up the sky. But you're like a guide, a light to people who are going through their darkest times. The Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. The Three of Pentacles could speak about working together, teamwork, effort. And the Ten of Wands, I feel like you help people to overcome burdens, or people that are burdened, or people who are tired, maybe even any energy of wanting to give up, or you help people to release burdens, you know what I mean? The Fool. And move forward in life. It's giving you a guide. You help people to really see the brighter side of life and help people to release burdens that they've been carrying even from childhood, to help them begin again, to move forward, to have faith in the universe. You're somebody that brings faith to people. Bring faith to people. The Five of Wands is here.
Season is underway with a touchback in it. Take it from the third. Intercept.
You see these people, they look all confused and like they don't know where they're going, and they're bumping heads, and I feel like you bring people out of the energy of chaos and help them to focus, put their focus on God, put their focus on the universe. You know, trust in God again, to bring them out of the chaos, family. You could have experienced a lot of chaos and conflict as a child. A lot of like fighting in your family. Yeah, it's like you've experienced a lot of battles. I have myself. You could come from a very conflicted family where there's always fighting, there's always competition, there's always conflict, there's always war. And you have a lot of wounds that you are healing from. These are childhood wounds that you are healing from. Some that you may even feel burdened or plagued by. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like you're in this energy of learning how to let go, but you also may be learning the reason why. For some reason, I'm seeing with the Page of Swords and Justice, the reason why things happen the way they happen. There could be some type of communication about some type of truth, communicating some type of truth here. Yeah, you help people come out of hardship. The Ace of Cups. You offer love, true love. This is pure. This is love in its purest form that you offer people. Authenticity. And I feel like you're somebody that feels as though you've never had that. Like, you've never had somebody to truly love you, to truly care about you, You know what I'm saying? And because of that, you try to give that to other people. And this may be a wound to a point where you even attract narcissistic men or narcissistic people, where you find yourself overgiving because you lack love, and you think that by giving this love, pouring into certain people, that it will heal them. Some people it won't. They have to heal on their own. But the Most High sees your spirit. The Most High sees your intentions. You know what I'm saying? He sees. Show me justice. I feel like you're being protected because of all that you've been through in life. Like, you're somebody that has been through a lot, but has remained somebody who is like a protector, somebody that is upright and just and fair. You're somebody that will protect the homeless, protect people that are going through, hardships and things like that. This is a chaotic, I feel like, childhood here. There's a chaotic childhood. Family could be something about a mother figure and a father figure, the Queen of Cups, the Emperor, or you could be the Queen of Cups and there's something about a father figure. But this is a lot of chaos and conflict within a home, within a family, a lot of fighting, a lot of war. Disrupting your peace. There was a lot that you have faced, even if this was with lovers. There was a lot. And even in the situation with the lovers, some of this is because of the wounds that you experienced as a child, why you attracted these lovers that you attracted in the first place. I'm getting there was always some type of conflict. There was always some type of war. There was always some type of arguing that was going on. You know what I'm saying? This is an Earth Angel child being raised in the trenches, for real. Like, whether you literally lived in the trenches could have just been your home. You know what I'm saying? But this is like an Earth Angel child. The Ace of Cups is trying to come back up. Oh, that's the Ace of Cups that was down on the board. You could have experienced a lot of, there could definitely be something here. The Star in the reverse. There could be something here with the Queen of Wands in the reverse about a lover trying to affect your confidence. Trying to break you because of the things that they've experienced and the things that happen to them. It's always someone here trying to break you or take your faith away from you. But you remain strong. You remain, I don't want him vigilant, but you remain. And it's crazy because I left these down and I didn't even know it. The Queen of Cups, the Devil, the Two of Swords. Yeah, this is like somebody that's very empathetic, very loving, very caring, kind. People trying to break you. We have the Devil here. There could be something about the Two of Swords. Maybe this Queen of Wands in the reverse and the King of Wands are parental figures. So maybe you were this empathetic child and you had a jealous mother figure for some of you. And you know what's worse than your first enemy being your mother or your father? You know what I'm saying? Show me the Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Five of Swords in the reverse. This person could have been holding some type of past resentments toward you or holding something against you possibly. So this person could have been holding something against you. The Moon is here. The Magician is here.
I might get canceled for saying this, but most of the emotional weight that you carry every single day is stuff that you were never meant to hold in the first.
I see some dark magic that's going on here. Or this could be, I don't know if this is a side message, but there could be something about someone holding some type of resentment toward you and doing some type of dark magic here. Yeah, somebody wants to come for you here. They want to come for you. They don't want you to see this. People get themselves in a lot of trouble whoever this is trying to come for you, because it's because of who you are and all you've been through and the person that you remain to other people. You're like an angel in people's lives. So who you are and who you've continued to remain. So even if this is like a lover and their ex or something and they try to attack you, people always find themselves in a very I'm hearing peculiar but a fucked up situation. The Three of Swords, when they try to hurt you, they always find themselves in a fucked up situation trying to hurt you. I'm telling you, it's not wise to try to hurt you, because you've experienced so much pain, betrayals, and heartache, and the divine has seen you love people despite it, regardless. You know what I'm saying? So this coming toward you with trying to hurt you or betray you, it will not be tolerated. The Four of Swords is here. Yeah, the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords, that's the Seven of Swords. Anybody even thinking or contemplating about hurting you, collaborating, working together, watching you, anybody doing these things, divine intervention is always happening. But even when they just think about it, they conceive the idea or the notion that they want to harm you. The Three of Cups, they're in for a rude awakening here. People are in for a rude awakening. See, there are people who the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. It seems like there's somebody that people are always working together to try to bring some type of harm toward. Especially people with victim mindsets. People want to see you down. They want to see you stuck. They want to see you defeated. There's a lot of people who just don't like you. This could be since childhood. They want to see you down. They want to see you defeated. They want to see you stuck. And the crazy thing is, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. The Lovers is here in a reverse. I can't put it up. There could be something about a karmic lover. Somebody's karmic lover. This person could be doing some type of work, some type of moon magic or dark work or something like this. The Page of Cups is here. The Four of Cups. Something about regret or loss. The Two of Cups, a partnership. Show me the Page of Cups. The Emperor. So there could be something about an Emperor moving forward. Could be something about an Emperor that's moving forward. Somebody doesn't like that they don't have control over something here. There could be somebody here that used to put something in somebody's cup, and now they're unable to do this anymore. Somebody's ex, they could have been putting something in somebody's cup, and they may not be able to do this anymore. The Knight of Swords is here in the reverse. Maybe this was something to I don't know if this person feels like you exposed them. Somebody was doing some type of dark magic here and putting something in somebody's stuff. This could be so this person could be unfocused or like unclear to keep this person bound to them. But somebody wants to attack you here. And I see they want to attack you because of your light. It's like you bring the light to situation. Like you shed light on things that are hidden here. You've always done this as a child, and I think that's why a lot of people didn't like you. That you shed light on things. The Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess. This could be because you're some type of psychic here. You have some type of gifts. Yeah, the Eight of Cups is here, and maybe someone has walked away from someone. Yeah, there's somebody here who has walked. The Ace of Swords. There's somebody here who has walked away from somebody. Somebody has figured this out. you enlighten somebody about something, and they've walked away from something that they no longer see as fulfilling.
Hands-on programs for hands-on people. ECPI University.
I've always
The Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody has definitely... It's like you bring clarity to people. You bring clarity to deception, the deceptive practices. It's like God sends you to bring clarity to situations. Everywhere you go, you cause some type of disruption. Especially if there's deceptive practices or something deceptive being done. You carry the sword. You are this high priestess. You carry the sword of truth. You cause breakdowns, breakthroughs. You're able to get something through to people. You know what I'm saying? You have the ability to get something through to people. You expose people, their character, their truth, because you carry the truth. You speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's like literally, as this high priest with this high priestess and the Ace of Swords, you speak the truth. The things you might not even know, but the things that you speak are the truth. So if you're saying something, you don't even know why you're saying it, but you're saying it. It's the truth because of these gifts that you have. You literally speak the truth, family. The Ten of Cups is here in the reverse. You may expose people's family, domestic situations. You know what I mean? People's partners. The Sun is in the reverse. Things that were hidden, and people end up blaming you for the disruption of. So you're a very hated person, is what I'm picking up on. There could be something about somebody that was possessive, deceptive, manipulative, and a cheater. Like, you just expose shit. You expose people. If you come around somebody, you may tell them, oh, this person has been doing this, that, and the third, and because of where you get your information, it all makes sense, and it all ends up adding up. And just it's something about the vibration of what you speak. And I'm getting the most hated. You're the most hated because you've been the most hated since a child. The Three of Wands is here. You have foresight too, so you may say certain things to people, and then it comes to pass, it happens, or something that you said to them ends up happening, and it's like, how did they know? And I'm hearing it all comes crashing down or something like this. The Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands is here. Whatever you do, you may be very good at it. You could be in the public. You could have gotten these gifts. They could have been passed down from somebody in your lineage. You could be very good at this, at what you do. The Tower. This is what you do. And the Tower just slipped out and went in the reverse because people don't. This is things that people don't want to happen, or they don't want to come out. This is why they don't like you. You know, they spend so much time planting seeds of deception and lies. They don't want it to come out, but when you come around, you bring clarity. You bring clarity to people. You help people to see things that they couldn't see before. The Lovers. You bring disruption, family. Disruption in relationships. Disruption where people thought that they were aligned. Disruptions in domestic situations and fallacies. You just bring disruption. There could be one person specifically that was in a relationship with somebody that's very upset, and this person could be targeting you. Anything else? The King of Cups. Yeah, maybe you helped a King of Cups to see something clearly, and now this person has taken a leap of faith here. Judgment. Two of Cups. There's something about a partnership here. Two soulmates, where somebody left a lover to move toward a divine counterpart, somebody that they're more aligned with here. The Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody was trying to block somebody's destiny, control somebody's destiny, control something that was destined. The Moon energy is here. The Six of Swords and Death. has moved or transitioned out of a situation where things were hidden around them. Things weren't what they've moved out of some type of illusion. You help people to move out of illusions with this Six of Swords, to transition out of illusions. Death energy, the Hierophant in the reverse. There's something about somebody could have got a divorce. And there's something about going against the grain. You're the type of person that'll make a person go against their whole family, everybody. Because it's what you carry. It's something that you carry inside of you. Like a person could have been married to somebody for 30 years. And you'll make them divorce people. This is the role. You bring justice. You are walking justice. You're what's fair. You bring fairness and balance. By the time you show up at a person's door, they better know that the truth is coming right in the door with you. You are the truth. The Six of Pentacles, you're somebody that is fair. About equal give and take. This is about the energy that people put out, them receiving. You were bestowed this position of power because you have been watched since a child. So you were bestowed this position of power. Like, this is a position. They know that you're fair. They know that you're balanced. They know this. The ancestors, the Most High knows this about you, that you're fair. You're fair. So you've been given this power to bring about disruption, family. I'm gonna tell y'all no lies. Alright, before I get up out of here. Yeah, you've been bestowed this power. They've seen how you've handled people, even when you were facing your hardest challenges and your hardest burdens. Yeah, views from the ego. You break people's egos. You also change people's view on things. Yeah, you shatter egos, and this is why you're hated. I'm telling you, what did I tell you? Since birth, you are the oracle. You are the oracle. This is why you have been hated, because you are the oracle, and you shatter illusions. The ego is like an illusion. You shatter it. And you're somebody that since birth, you've always seen the beauty of things. That's why I tell you, look on the brighter side. You've always seen the beauty of things, no matter. You had a big imagination, and this is the Five of Roses, which is the Five of Cups. So even through suffering, even through grief, you've always seen the beauty in life. 333. You always have initiation. Can I make it up? And this is, I should have just mentioned it. This is what I mean. I told you, you've been bestowed this position because you were being watched since a child, family. I'm actually getting emotional. The Scribe. I feel like you carry a lot of information here. It's like you know things. People don't know how you know them, but you know them. Like, and things that people been hiding, you expose, family. I want to read. Okay, they want me to read 14. Okay, so the Scribe is here. First of all, see, you've been working. You've been working towards some type of initiation. This is like somebody's on a mission here. They were on a mission. I want to actually read 14 first. So it says, standing among the pillars within a beautiful temple, the ascended master, this is Count Saint Germain, sends his light and energy to the four-robed people who stand before him. It's time for their initiation. This card represents your initiation. It's much more than change or even transformation. It's nothing less than your movement into higher revelations of power. See, you have some type of power that has been bestowed upon you. And for some of you, you are the oracle. If you're tapping into this, and it says insight and achievement. See, you get some type of insights as well that other people don't about people's lives. And it says some loss of lower vibration, relationships, jobs, or activities may be required, and you probably sacrificed most of this stuff. Like, you could have been facing a lot of destruction, and this is why, because you were being activated. I see 144, so you could definitely be a part of the 144. 14 this year. May 14th this year. January 4th, January 12th, January 14th this year. You're being lifted to new heights and power that awaits you. You've been given new power. It's been bestowed upon you. Your initiation can be aided by meditation and study, as well as connecting to the ascended masters with whom you have worked for centuries upon centuries. Know that you have shared purpose and activities with the masters, even if you aren't certain of what they are yet. The disciplines you create now during your initiation and the work you do with the masters will lift your service to the world and all humankind. This is what you do. So coming up against you is not a good idea, family. It says, this is a time of an enormous uplifting. And I feel like you do a lot of uplifting people. First in your energy and evolution, then in your manifest outer reality. And you've done a lot of work on yourself, and this is why you're seeing a change in your outer reality as well, or you will be seeing a change.
I can handle the grind, just not cooking. Factor changed that. My life is always busy and dinner is a struggle. I'm either ordering takeout.
Hold on, family. Maybe that ring was confirmation because nobody was saying anything. The power that you hold within will impact every part of your life. This is about that power that you hold now, family. All right, now let's read 12, and then I'm going to get out of here. 12 is the scribe. The learned scribe writes at a high desk. Nearby are a number of other working scribes. In some ancient societies, scribes were simply copiers of holy texts. This could have been a position that you had in a past life, like helping create the Bible and things like that. And it says, but in many, they were the most learned men of their time. This is what you are, people well versed in law, scripture, philosophy, history, and more. It says people well versed in law, scripture, philosophy, history, and more. This card indicates a great unsweep in mind and study for you. If there is any subject with which you'd like to acquaint or reacquaint yourself, do so. So if there's something that is calling you to study it, study it. It's not just for the sake of study, although, so I'm kind of getting this energy where something that you're being called to study is because it's going to help you to help humanity. It says this period of higher mind and higher learning is nothing less than a change in your life or even a change in the world. It's going to bring some type of change in the world. Just as the Wright brothers began by studying the flight patterns of birds, you can rise up on the wings of discovery. Now, there's something you're going to discover, something that you're going to do, like a cure you're going to create that's going to help humanity, cures that you will create. Or you may even create an entire school. Something you're going to discover. There may be a teacher or even entire school that can help you with this upliftment. Be sure to seek out the right person or place of learning. You could also become a writer or a teacher yourself at this time. So you could be teaching people or writing at this time. Elevating and contributing to others. If you're involved in any legal matters, there's a person who can help you with this. Let your great vision guide you to him or her. This could also be a time when you might find yourself writing proposals, grants, essays, blogs, articles, or books. Notice what compels you and be sure to answer the call. This was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. I got super emotional. They're calling me to pick one more. They want you to take action on something, setting your course here. Paths unknown. There's an energy of discovery. I feel like there's a covenant that you have. There is some type of power that you embody, some type of power that you have, something that you embody. I see Archangel Michael down there. Yeah, somebody has been protected from Archangel Michael for a long time. I feel like you're tapping into the Akashic field. You lived a long time. So I see this person sitting here in the energy of not really knowing where to go or what to do next. And there's kind of this energy like taking action here. Of taking action on something and not worrying about where this path will lead you to. Alright, one more. The Akashic field. I feel like you're being guided. You're being guided. And you're tapping into the Akashic. You could be a King of Pentacles, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I see the lookout is here. The lightning bolt. There's something that is there's like some type of divine happening that's happening here with this energy. Maybe something's happening in order to move you somewhere or put you somewhere or something. Maybe this is a divine happening. Do not fear. There's no need to fear. The lookout. A man looks through binoculars from the crow's nest of a great masted ship. A battle is being waged on the deck below him. This card tells you to be on the lookout. There is a challenging situation, perhaps even a battle of some sort around you. There could be a spiritual battle. You could experience a sudden fall or loss of your position. But if you're aware, you can make a backup plan that will help you ride through a difficult time a little more easily. This phase may be temporary, but it's important to keep your balance. Your strength will carry you through to a better time. I am picking up this energy of trust. Okay.
As a mom of 2 boys, having health insurance is extremely important. I am beyond thankful.
Let's find the 8 of Forces. A lightning bolt illuminates the stormy night sky, striking a tree to its core. Puddles of rain pour upon the ground. This card shows that it's a time of splitting apart, a time of loss, disappointment, or even a metaphorical death. You may be feeling wounded, grieved, or gravely disappointed. So maybe there's something that already fell apart, but it's leading you to a better position or a place. Or maybe this is about what you've experienced being the reason, like this being the reason you've experienced all that. This loss could be a career opportunity, romantic relationship, partnership, creative project, or friendship. At first glance, the event may seem sudden or unexpected, but in the light that flashes, we see the deep puddles of storm that has been going on for some time. You've probably been aware of the threat or difficulty at some level, even if you were unwilling to acknowledge it before. Now it's time to accept the situation and not fight with itself. So there could be something falling apart, a relationship, something. there is benefit coming, but it often takes an ending. So there's something ending, bringing about some type of new beginning, something that's going to benefit you here. The Akashic Library and the Akashic Field is here. There's something that's written. Some type of knowledge you could be receiving. You tap into the Akashic. You have this ability. Yeah, the Yorgo and the Sphinx. You could be remembering some type of knowledge at this time or past lives at this time. Alright, family. It's definitely something about you being tapped in. I want to thank you guys for joining me, liking, sharing, subscribing. All that you do is greatly appreciated. Never goes unnoticed. Peace, namaste. I love y'all.
What's going on, soul family? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. I hope you guys are doing amazing. This is going to be a collective general reading. It is for entertainment purposes only. I appreciate you guys so very much for the likes, shares, subscribes, comments, donations to help the channel. But in general, y'all, for being here, for being you, for showing up, for